1, 2, 3, let's go.
Wednesday afternoon, hoping you will tune into our show. It's
mind, because one of them obviously is going to give you peace of mind, because you'll be in control, won't you? I don't know. Have I? Would you be in control? Right. So there's a question mark hanging over that. So let me just say, you think you'd be in control, wouldn't you? Because then you know that you're the one who's sought after. And then, but then you think, well, you don't quite have everything you want. Nobody does have everything. You never find someone who has everything that you want.
No.
But then you think, well, she doesn't have everything that you want, or maybe let's put it in a better way. She doesn't have the things that you admire. I think that's fair. But then the other one, would do anything for you. Would really, if you say jump, she'd say, how high do you want me to jump? And the other one, you'd say jump, she'd go, why? And we all know how that sort of thing ends sometimes. But I'm just weighing it up, and I'm thinking, right, okay, so there's one that you'd have to do the chase, and there's a bit of fun in the chase, isn't it? Then you have to woo her, you have to do this and do that. But then the other one is saying, well, hang on, I'll do it for you. You don't have to do the chase. I'll come to you. I'll cross the ocean. I'll do this. And it just makes me think, you think, right, okay, so what do I really want? Do I want somebody that I wouldn't have to fight for her vote if it comes to decision making? Because that's a big in, isn't it? You think, well, if I wanted to take a decision, would I have to do a lot of swaying or campaigning for her, or that's not the right word, or having to do a lot of justifying the reason why I'm having to make this decision or that. Whereas the other one would be like, you know what, if that's what's going to make you happy, I just want to be with you. And then you think, well, okay, but you're not quite the one that my heart wants there. And so it's a like you said, it's a difficult one, isn't it? And I've thought about it over and over and over again, and I'm just thinking, right, I think I'm just gonna have to go for the one that is readily there, but then you'd have a lifetime of saying, have I made the right decision, or have I just gone for what's there? When this is the site that's saying, isn't it? If the best is not available, the available then becomes the best. Is that what I've gone for? And is it worth it? Is it really worth it? That's why I'm just trying to. I'm trying to weigh up, really. It's a hard one.
So you're in a difficult situation by the sound of it.
I am indeed.
But but your answer, you kind of joined me on the fence, didn't you? Because you sort of put both sides of it, because it's an almost impossible thing. But I was interested in whether one of these women, or whether it's your chat-up line, oh, I would give you one of my kidneys. I've never heard that as a chat-up line before, and it sounds a bit excessive if this lady is saying to you, look, I love you so much, Emmy, and I give you one of my kidneys, but perhaps in your world that is a common feature about donating one of your organs to them. And the other thing I pick up on what you said, right, is if it's the one who really is mad about you, that would make you in control. Now, I wonder what you mean by in control. Can you expand on that? Do you like to control people? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, exactly. I would love the opportunity to explain that. I would so love
that. May not.
I would so love
work.
I know that I would so love the opportunity to explain that, because in this day and age, you have to be careful about the word control. Yeah, you have to be careful. You have to be really careful about the word control. And when I say control, I just mean having to make decisions, not having to tell somebody what you want. I'm just talking about decisions that would be.
The leader of our gang will make the show go with a bang and fund the aim of everything customers and fund the aim of everything customers.
Control, I just mean having to make decisions, not having to tell somebody what you want. I'm just talking about decisions that would be collective. For instance, buying a house, or for instance, having a day off, or going to Egypt rather than going to Spain, or having a child rather than deciding. Actually, that's not part of it, because women have control over having a child. That's 100%, you know. So it's not control like controlling attitude. It's just control. When I say control, and I probably have chosen the right choice of word for that, but it is control in a decision making, in something that would be a collective decision making, like do you want to watch, would you rather let me watch football rather than EastEnders or something? That's what I mean. That's what I mean.
I think so. Yeah, but you've lost me on your explanation, because you seem to be saying control means you will make the decisions. Now, surely the decisions, and certainly bigger decisions, right, and I include whether you together have a child. You say it's the woman's control, but that must be a joint decision. So I'm not sure why you would feel you can make decisions because this woman is mad about you. That's gonna put you on rocky ground, I would have thought, isn't it?
Right, all right. So let's just go back to that decision making. Now, when you say having a child is supposed to be collective, or is collective, well, I would say it's supposed to be collective, because she'll wear you down. She just wear you down. That's the thing. So you have no jurisdiction over that. They try to make us believe that we do, but we don't. You know, she wants to take it, she will do it. And the only way you can avoid that is by, you know, having a snip, or just generally being cautious. But that is not something that a man can have a collective decision on. They sort of wear you into that. So that apart. Now when you come to the buying a house, for instance, say for instance you wanted to buy a house in London. She prefers the countryside, right? Now if she has more influence over the decision making in the house, chances are you would end up in the countryside. It's not two ways about it. You're not going to London. You're nowhere near London. You'd end up somewhere in Cumbria or something. So that is what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, I want to be able to have a little bit of, be the man. Say, right, okay, so we're going to London, aren't we? And then she says, well, do we have to? And I say, it'll do us good. And she'll say yes. That's what I mean.
I don't think you believe what you're saying yourself, Emmy, do you? Cuz
I'm trying to convince myself. It's hard.
They say when you're in a hole to stop digging. That's what you should. And the other thing I would say here is that, you're acting, or when you talk about this, you seem to suggest that, you've got an absolute situation there that this woman is crazy about you, and you've got an absolute situation there where you're crazy about them. And as if you make your choice.
Of our gang will make the the show go with a bang and fund the aim of everything casters. And fund the aim of everything casters.